So I know certain things are impossible. I know it's impossible to tickle yourself. I know that it is impossible to lick your own elbow. I know right now that some of you are both trying to tickle yourself and to lick your own elbow, but that's what you'll be thinking about the rest of the day. But I say those things to ask you this question, like, what are the things that you're facing today that feel impossible? Because Mark 5, which is what you read today, is filled with three very different, incredible stories about impossible circumstances. They're all three stories about healing. The verse that we are highlighting today is verse 36. It kind of becomes a theme verse for the rest of chapter 5. Jesus has healed a demon-possessed man in verses 1 through 20. There is a woman who's had 12 years of the same condition, and she's been healed. And now there's a girl who has died, and so they don't want to trouble Jesus anymore. But that's when Jesus says, verse 36, his response to their feeling like this is a hopeless situation is, don't be afraid, just believe. Now, I don't know about you, but when it comes to belief, my circumstances often shape my belief. And I believe when the road is flat, when the sun is out, when things are going my way, I let circumstances drive what I believe. But there are times that it requires more faith. I want to learn to be someone who has faith, who has belief that is greater than my circumstances. See, faith isn't just wishful thinking. Belief is not just positive vibes. Faith is believing in the power and the person of Jesus Christ that is greater than any of the things that I face day in, day out, no matter how overwhelming, no matter how troubling. You see, chapter 5 of Mark is a set of stories for desperate people. It's a call to have faith, to believe that resurrection is possible and that it is coming. Because we need to believe that Jesus is greater, that he is able, that he is willing, that he brings possibility to the seemingly impossible. So what is our response? Jesus says is to have no fear and to believe in him more than anything else. What is it today that you fear that feels impossible? And would you ask Jesus to give you faith to believe in him more than your circumstances?